Hello and welcome to Castle Master on the Commodore 64. And at the start you can play as the prince or princess, and the idea is that you have to rescue your opposite number who has been held captive in the castle. So we'll play as the prince. It doesn't matter too much, I think it really just affects a couple of the puzzles. I can't say exactly because I've never completed this, although for some reason I think I may have come close to completing it on the Spectrum years ago, but I've certainly never completed the C64 version or even the Amiga version. But it is a game I play now and then just to have a tinker with. And this was developed by Incentive and is the last of their Freescape games, so you know what to expect. Pretty slow 3D, especially in the C64, but as usual with the C64 version, it's got a really great palette. I think the sort of drab colour scheme works much better than the Amiga version, which is horribly bright and arcade looking. So you start outside the castle, and to be honest, the frame rate is, I think it feels a little faster than it does in Driller and Darkside, the sort of early games. I don't know whether that's because they optimised the 3D or just because they made the graphics a bit simpler. I don't know, but it feels a little faster, but it does slow down in places, but it's just a bit fast enough to be playable, I think. But if you don't like Freescape on the C64, this isn't really going to change your mind. So the idea is that you can get into the castle. So what you do is you throw a rock at this little panel here, and that activates the drawbridge, and then you can go over the moat. So as well as the okay, I know the graphics are slow, but they're still pretty impressive. This came out in 1990, and was released by Domark, or published by Domark, but it was developed by Incentive. By this stage, I think they sort of abandoned publishing their own games and struck a deal with Domark. So the idea is that you've got to, I think you've got to shoot. Let's have a look. Spirits. You've got to destroy, I think it's like 20 spirits or something like that, and collect the keys for the castle, of various parts of the castle, and then make your way to the top of the tower where I think it's Magister is called. You've got to destroy him. So some of the spirits are hidden away, some are not. So there's a spirit hidden in this flag. I'm not quite sure how. I must have read this somewhere because it's not immediately obvious. But actually, now I think about it, that's not fair. I'm just scattered around the game are little plaques on the walls which give you hints. So yeah, it's not fair to say that that's too obscure. So let's explore more of the castle. I think we're running at the moment. You press walk to walk, run to run, crawl to crawl, C to crawl, R to run. Yep, so we're under attack by a ghost here. There he is. On the C64 version, they're just like shapes, dark shapes. On the Amiga version, they are capable of moving around. I think the Spectrum version is probably the same as all the 8-bit versions are probably the same, I would guess. But I know the 16-bit version, 16-bit versions were a bit more advanced. As well as shooting, you can, if you've got the cursor over an object, you can press A to activate. So there's a pool here we can actually drain. There's a switch we can use it to drain and get access to, I think it's a tunnel underneath. So it's the usual sort of Freescape game. It's just mostly exploration, map making, some puzzles. I say some are maybe seem obscure, but there are those plaques that do help you a little bit. Just activate that. So the pool is now been drained, but we're not going to go down it. Just explore a bit more of the castle. Like all these Freescape games in the C64, there's an atmospheric tune that plays in the background. I don't think it's not as good as the tune in Driller, or maybe Darkside as well, but it's still pretty good. It does add quite a bit to the game. Thunder attack again. Actually, is it that? Yeah. Okay. You see that because it's a bit more complicated, this room, it does feel a bit slower. Although you can press R to run again. There'll be sort of bigger jumps in terms of the frame, but you can definitely make your way through the room a bit faster. So yeah, this came out 1990, and yeah, at this point I think everybody had played at least one Freescape game, and who's attacking me here? I think everybody played at least one Freescape game, and by this point I think you've got an idea of whether you actually like them or not. Personally, I quite like them. I don't find the speed that much of an issue. I mean, you know, it's not like Doom or anything like that. But yeah, I know it's too slow for some people. I've said that in my previous videos, that, you know, for other Freescape games. But yeah, I don't mind. And as far as they go, I think this is a pretty good game actually. I think I said before, I think Total Eclipse is one of the best ones, if not the best one, but I think this is probably just as good as Total Eclipse, maybe better actually. I think it is the best of the Freescape games, even though I'm a real sci-fi fan, and you'd expect me to prefer Driller and Darkside, but I actually prefer these sort of period games. Castle Master and Total Eclipse. I suspect that key's a bit too far to grab. Yep, so graphically, it's apart from the speed, I think the graphics are pretty amazing for a C64 game. I mean, you're talking, you know, a credible 3D environment that you can look around and. I don't know if can you do the sideways thing here? No, it's taking that out. So you can't roll the camera, which is fine. I never find that useful that anyway. But you can still look up and down. Key found for stairwell. There's a little plaque here. Feel not sick, look to liquid assets. So there's some sort of cryptic comments that you've got to work out the meaning for. That looks like a locked door. I don't think I've got a key for it. Oh, it does. Okay. Maybe the key I've just picked up. So this is the stairwell. At the top of the stairwell is where Magister is. But I don't think we're... I guess it'd be locked. Normally it tells you you can hear screams. Yeah, there we go, help me, help me. So, yep, yeah, graphically I think it's great. I think the music adds a lot to it. I think there are sound effects, I think you can turn the music off. you can't. Used to be. No, you can't turn it off. You can turn it off in the other Freescape games. Right, so no sound effects then. And of course you can save your game, so you don't have to play it all in one go. Yep, so I think it's one of the better Freescape games. I think I gave the other one 7. I'll give this 8 out of 10. Not perfect, obviously it's a bit slow, and it's not for everyone. But yeah, I still think the game design's pretty good. I think it's a great environment to explore, and I personally find it quite a gripping game. You could argue, well, that the C64 is not the best platform to play it on, and you probably wouldn't get much of an argument against that. So yeah, maybe play it on the Amiga or the Spectrum or the Amstrad or the Atari ST or something. Just one of those platforms. They're all faster than the C64 version. The Amiga version's got a pretty reasonable tune as well. Same tune, but it's a bit more of an Amiga take on it. I have no idea what that means. For some reason I think Mel Croucher wrote all these. I could be wrong about that, but I think he did write them. He was a sort of satirical column writer in magazines back in the day. Bit of an industry insider. Yep, so that's Castle Master 8 out of 10. See you in the next video.